Hey friends, Dustin here. You're watching the Life of Lynn channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Today, guys, have you seen my recent episode? I started a trucking business. Yeah, that's right. And it's going, okay? You know, typical fashion for the Life of Lynn channel is you buy old junk that's cheap, right? And you use it. And there's always some problems. Well, that's happened. The truck is actually great. It's been into multiple shops, had a couple little things done. I drove it quite a bit. I did get 3 loads done here on the flatbed trailer we bought, but the trailer had to go in for its annual DOT and it failed miserably, like bad style. So if you guys don't know what that is, the Department of Transportation requires that commercial vehicles and their trailers get inspected annually, once a year. And they have to pass that and get a sticker and a piece of paper indicating that they did pass that. That way, when you get pulled over by State Patrol or DOT, or you go through a port of entry, you have all your paperwork saying, hey, look, I take care of my stuff and it is in order. Now, the truck passed with flying colors. The trailer could not quite get into the shop I wanted it to, so I had to wait a week. And that week, I did do 3 loads on it because the trailer looked pretty good, except for a couple minor things. And when I did get it in there to get that annual inspection done, it was bad. The list was about $6,000 for the trailer shop to do that. And of course, I'm a cheap ass, so we're fixing it ourselves. Let's dive into this thing and I'll show you what I bought and how bad it is. It's just First of all, not sponsored by Black Rifle, but go get you some of that stuff. That's delicious. Anyway, let's take a look what we got. We paid, well, out the door, $10,000 for this very used 48-foot Fontaine. And, on the surface, it looks pretty good, right? Decent deck on it. Not brand new, but not broken, not rotten. That's good. Fresh paint. That probably should have been my first indicator, guys. Fresh paint. You gotta hide all the other things in it. Came with a bunch of winches. It's got sliding winches on the other side. Air ride. LED lights. Came with all the chains and binders and dunnage and straps and the winches and all this. Look at all this stuff. It's great, right? All this is good. Fresh decals. Toolboxes, right? That's all good. The tires, they have tread. That's important. Another toolbox back here, and it came with a set of tarps and bungees. That's a lot. That's a lot for how much we paid for it. This tire is different. That's fine. It still has some tread left. Okay, it's not perfect. And I peeked underneath. It was parked in a sticker patch, so I couldn't see everything underneath here, but I did take a little peek, and went, yep, that's there, and then looked over there and went, oh yeah, she's got brake left, so we're pretty good. Huh? How about over there? Oh yeah, there's still brakes. Look at them in there. You can see them. Perfect. Right? Didn't look too bad. Glanced up, looked pretty good. So I purchased it. Now let's see why it failed its DOT inspection. All right, let's look underneath the trailer here, okay? All right, yep, all right. Axles, yeah, those are good, solid. This side, yeah, took the airbag out and the mount that was put on top of it literally crumbled into rust. Now, down there is fine, but whoever made the mounts for the last set of airbags that was in here did not do it right. They were just kind of cobbled together. As you can see, there's multiple pieces of metal kind of welded on there. And so water got up inside of there and ate away at the crossbeam for the trailer. So the crossbeam that holds the airbags now has water in it and is rusting. The top of the airbag mounts completely rusted off. This was the worst one. And the airbags are all shot. So that's not ideal. We're going to have to cut out a large section of the trailer frame here to replace this cross member. The rest of the beams are fine, so I'm assuming this all has to do with how the last set of airbags was installed. See all those up there, you know, a little bit of surface rust, no big deal. We'll knock that off and Rust-Oleum everything. As if you can see the top of that airbag, that back there, same problem. That mount is just squishy. There's no gussets built into it. Looks like somebody just scabbed a chunk of plate steel across the top there onto that beam. It's not good. So as you can see, it had some issues, right? Okay. There's a couple other little things, some wiring issues that I already fixed. You guys know me, electrical doesn't scare me, and I'm pretty okay at it, actually. I'm not seeing where I need multiple thousands of dollars of work in here, so that's why we're doing it ourselves. Now, of course, there's going to be some labor involved in this, and I do have some people coming over to help me cut out, grind, weld, fabricate, because that's not my strong suit, and I definitely don't have big enough of a welder to do this kind of heavy stuff. So we're going to get some equipment over here so we can actually get this thing done and get it fixed up. Now, the next thing is they took some boards off the top, and let me show you what they found. All right, we are at the front of the trailer on top of the apron that holds the kingpin. That guy right there. And this was all within spec. Kingpin was good, apron was good. Then you come up here, pull the decking off, and you go, oh, that's not good. Now this isn't a big deal. I think somebody actually cut this off to put their own gusset in here right down the center where the kingpin actually is. That's fine, but that over there is structural, and you can see through it. So guys, that's kind of where I'm at. Unfortunately, that means with this trailer down, I'm not making any money at this brand new company. It's actually costing me money because payments are due. The crazy amount of commercial insurance is due. And I'm sitting at home fiddling with a trailer, waiting for parts. It's gonna be, you know, at least a week or two. Gonna be a little rough. So, wanted to bring you guys along. Let's get this thing fixed up and let's get on the road. That is the most important thing we can do right now. So let's jump into it. Hit the time lapse. Always remember your safety gear. You know, at a minimum, keep molten metal out of your eyeballs. Probably should have FR too, but whatever. If you catch on fire, just calmly turn your torch off and set it down, and then grab a bucket of water, splash it on you. Well, welcome to my nightmare. As you can see, I have all the big chunks out. Right here in the middle, we are leaving that bar because that is fresh, and so is the kingpin underneath it, which is the important part. So really, this wasn't too scary to tow around, but we're gonna fix it up nice. After beating all this stuff to death with a sledgehammer and torching it out of there, it does not look very good. It was a little rough in there, and now I got a bunch of molten slag and bits of rust you know. I'm gonna let that cool off and then come in here and hit it with the air hammer and then vacuum up all the chunks. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little snacky poo, little swig of water, and come back to it. But this has been a long process so far. My father-in-law actually made parts for me, so I'm very much thankful and stoked on that. Look, brand new metal, and even got holes punched already for the airline, so pretty cool. Once we get that cleaned up, we're gonna in the new stuff. Airbag should be here in the next couple of days, and then we can get under here and work on this nightmare. It's a little dark in the shop and the camera's a little dirty, so I apologize in advance, but we're moving. Welcome back, friends. It's the next day, and boy, it's been interesting. As you can see, I'm working, getting a little fabricating in. I'll show you where we're at in the trailer here in a second, but last night it rained. It rained good, 1.5 inches, and thunderstorm rain with, you know, lightning and all this stuff. Unfortunately, something happened. Our beautiful 6,000 watt split phase power inverter that converts the 24 volts from our batteries here that come in off our solar panels, and it converts it to, you know, 110, 220. And it's been here for 5 or 6 years now, working every day and every night. And lightning must have got a little close last night, because this morning I fired her up. It's usually on, actually, but I shut it off because I've been using so much power with the grinder and all the lights on this thing that I thought, oh, we'll give the batteries a break. So I shut it off. Came in to fire her up this morning. Bink! All the lights came on. The display said 0 volts. I was like, 0 volts? That's not true. And then this whole thing lit up like a Christmas tree. It went pop! And went black, and nothing works anymore. So that sucks. Pretty bad. That's a very expensive unit. These things are like $1,500, and it's been powering my shop for years off of solar. We're not even on the grid here, and I love it. It doesn't cost me any money. It doesn't cost me any fuel. Luckily, these guys actually sent us this little battery bank power generator thing several months ago to put in that, and I went ahead and pulled it out of that because I had a 30 amp RV plug on it and had the alternator charge controller. So it's designed to run off the battery off the motorhome and charge this lithium battery bank here. I converted it to run off of the battery bank that's being charged from the sun. So it has a constant 800 watt supply going into that, and it's got a 6,000 watt power inverter in it. Not as nice as the one that it replaced, but it is functioning. I do have my lights back on, but put me behind schedule again. It's like rain, power's out. Oh yeah, yesterday morning we slaughtered 60 chickens. Yeah, and now it's crazy windy today, so I can't really shoot footage outside of the shop. But essentially, I'm out here fabricating, making bits and pieces, because we're going back together. Yeah, pretty excited about that. I'll give you guys an update once I get there, because it's too windy to film out there. All you guys are gonna hear is it's gonna be horrible. But thanks to some family members that stepped in, brought me some equipment and metal and a giant welder on a trailer, which, guys, I will show you when it's not windy and you can hear me. But for now, I'm gonna get back to cutting and fabricating up some pieces, and then we're gonna weld them in. I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, it's not morning anymore. You can see because of the way that it is. And the big trailer with the big welder is no longer here. Potentially, the lightning that took out that power inverter might have taken out the giant welder generator. And we spent a couple hours messing with it and could not get it to produce enough voltage to actually arc and weld like it was supposed to. We kept looking at all the grounds and all the cabling, thinking there's something wrong there. Finally plugged my little grinder into the 110 volt outlet on the front of it, and it just spun it about this fast. So something's wrong inside. Maybe some contacts just got wet. I don't know. Seems odd. Anyway, we're gonna have to go with the backup here. A little 110 volt welder. Got a generator sitting outside, and got this thing cranked up. Now we're gonna get back to welding. Had some help from family. Got everything sitting in there and lined up. It's time to best we can with the little welder we got, but it's a nice little Lincoln, so should go okay. Update. Now we're gonna do it. It doesn't look pretty, but it is functional. The little Lincoln 140 MIG here is a lot slower. It's taking a lot longer to put a decent bead in here. Not that it's gonna look decent anyway with a 030 flux core. It is what it is. Okay, it's better than what we had, which was a non-functioning welder and non-functioning shop power. Man, we're hitting a lot of snags, aren't we? That's okay. That's life, guys. You know, you're gonna have your ups and your downs. Don't sweat them. Just get back to work. Let's take a look at this. And just like that. Ah, look, it's done. It's amazing. You put some truck bed liner on it, and your garbage welds just look slightly better. Anyway, ignore the places where I had to modify some things to get the wires to fit back through, but airlines, wiring, hooked back up, everything's welded, everything's painted. About ready to put the deck back on and finally start taking apart the rear. So I'm gonna do that right now. Aha, new airbag, loosely bolted in place. And I've got my new mount squared up and set on top of it. And then I just grabbed the air compressor and aired that thing up to where it wanted to be. I figured that's the best way to line this up, right? It's bolted in place, aired it straight up, and wherever it's gonna hit the frame, I think that's where I'm gonna weld. So you guys can see I did get this cleaned up pretty good. Got a new shim, just kind of tacked in there in a couple spots. I'm gonna have to come back with a bigger welder and actually weld all this stuff out. I'm just trying to get it all in place. I'm gonna go ahead and get the welder out, do a couple tacks, there, over here, and then I'm gonna repeat for the other three. Well, guys, it's really turning around. Look at those nice mounts right up where they're supposed to be. I'm gonna weld those out, hit everything with some paint so maybe it doesn't rust so bad in the future. Drop a comment down below. Help me out a little bit here, you know? Do the likes and the subscribes if you haven't done those things, you know? Okay, thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, drop a comment, let me know, is this whole trucking thing a horrible idea? I mean, diesel's like $6 a gallon right now. it's a bunch of crazy people on the roads. And, you know, I'm like a month into being a truck company owner, and I've made 3 loads. The $1,800 I've made so far is definitely not going to pay for a month of downtime. That doesn't even cover my personal bills. This is crazy. So help me with the likes, subscribes, and the shares and all the things, guys. I could really use one right now, and I appreciate you guys that are watching the channel. So thank you so much. But let's get back into this thing and get it done. All right, starting in on week 3. Or ending week 3. I don't even know anymore. Everything's blending together. Rear axle, pretty dialed. Front axle here, where we have to remove this cross member because we had a little rust in the bottom. Way worse than I thought. Rust had built up on the inside of this tube and rotted out this side of our I-beam that the whole trailer's built on. So we're going to have to fix that. A lot of work still. Don't worry about the not very straight torched line. I tried to cut that. It was a huge pain. It's hard to work down here, guys. Look, there's a beam every 2 feet. There's air lines. It's like working inside of a box full of spaghetti, and you have a torch blowing 3,000 degrees out the end of it, and you try not to burn yourself as it splatters back into your beard. It's been hell, to be honest with you, and I'm tired of it. I'm kind of wishing I would have just dumped this trailer and bought a new one, but here we are, week 3. What do you think, dog? Are we gonna get it done this week? Maybe. I don't know why the camera's blurry. Nothing's working right. Okay, anyway, little update. I'm gonna grab the old Torchola here and get back to it. I gotta get this cross member out, and I also need to get the shock mounts off the back. I spent 2 hours trying to unbolt the shocks, but my breaker bar and the 1,000 foot-pound of torque air gun could not get those bolts loose. Guys, I'm used to working on cars and campers and stuff, not this heavy stuff. I don't have the tools for this. So it's been a humbling moment. A lot of work left to do. All right, we're going. Okay, let's do some more. I'm doing it. We're really doing it. Yep, that was most of my day. I can't believe how tight these nuts are on these shocks. It's insane. I was literally hanging off of one of the breaker bars underneath it. Wouldn't budge. Just tried all the tools, couldn't get them out. So I finished torching out our cross member there, and I just cut those ears off. We're just gonna have to build new ears. Look at this thing. Look at that. Gee whiz. And that's all the rust that came down. Actually, that's not even all of it. It's still some underneath there, and there's a pile over there. Holy smokes. I can't believe how much rust can hide in something that actually looked pretty decent. Just a heads up, when they park something in a sticker patch, maybe, just maybe, bring a piece of plywood to lay on so you can look underneath. I don't know, just maybe some advice from me. All right, back to it. Well, a couple days have passed because I got into work mode and I didn't film anything, okay? Admittedly. But progress has been made, and then actually cousin Tommy is on his way over here with a welding truck to weld all the stuff that runs 3/8 steel. So the main I-beam through here, 3/8 steel. The new plates we put in for the airbag towers, 3/8 steel. Unfortunately, little MIG, where is it? Unfortunately, little MIG over there can't do that. So it's been a bit of a process, but I got a couple days of work in it. It's looking really good. Let's check it out. There we go. There we go, guys. The new tube's in place. Airbag mounts are on. I got some little plates I got to weld to get around where the rusty spots were on the frame, and then we'll weld into that. That'll be great. P.S. I'm on bottle number 2 of oxygen and almost bottle number 3 of acetylene, so that's fun. That shows you how much I've been doing. I just keep sweeping the rust into a pile over here. Just, you know, keeps getting bigger. Incredible. Anyway, look, blew a hole through the side of our main frame because it was soft right there, right? We don't want that, so I just cut all that out. And yeah, it's a little bit big, but we're gonna come back in with plate on the side of that and weld down to it. New tube is in place. Check this out. Look at that. Brand new, not rusty. New shock towers, ready for the new shocks that are showing up later this afternoon. As you can see, we got the airbag mounts up in there. They're tacked in place. Got some little 3/8 shims on their way that we can shove in there and weld right to that tube. As you can see, that's temporary, but we're gonna fully weld that out once we get the proper shims in there. And all we gotta do is literally bolt in the shocks and bolt in the airbags, put some new airlines on it, spritz a little Rust-Oleum on there, you know? We're getting down to it. Then I'm gonna pressure wash the trailer, put some new LED lights in, and call it a day. Well, I think I'm still gonna paint it, maybe. I don't know. This process is taking way too long, so paint might not be in the future until I make some money with it, but I did get my toolboxes and stuff back together. Had to weld a little patch in back there, put some fresh paint in it. We'll paint the outside when we're done. This dunnage rack here is not real good shape. I just tacked a couple little pieces on here and there to kind of reinforce it for now. I'm gonna have to rebuild this whole thing. This is a pretty rough spot, but for now, I mean, that'll hold some boards up, especially with 3 straps strapping it to the side. Other than that, trailer is pretty much good to go. Load all the straps and tools and bungees and tarps back in it. We're getting close. I think by tomorrow this thing's gonna be on the road, and I sure hope so, because we're on the start of week number 4, guys. Whew. Man, time sure does fly, doesn't it? Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying this episode. I know it's kind of sporadic and short and doesn't have a whole lot of info in it, but you know, I've been in panic mode working here. I haven't had time for filming. We're gonna back the truck up out here, run some lines down here, and get juicing this stuff up. Should have it knocked out in a few hours. Thanks to cousin Tommy, heading on his way here. He is a welding maverick, and I appreciate his help today. Well, looking pretty good. Got a little helping hand today. Getting the big welds welded out. Look how nice that turned out. There's our new tube across there. Our new plates all welded in. Guys, I'm sorry, the camera's kind of dirty and it's humid. I'm sweating in here. It's been 95 degrees every day for the last several days, so I'm looking forward to getting this project done and out of here. I am filthy and very tired, but we got it done. Like I said, not an expert fabricator, not anybody that's ever worked on stuff this big. I'm basically an automotive guy. There are some differences, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, don't know what else to say. I probably just talked a lot through this whole video, but I appreciate you guys. And gonna finish up these last couple things. We'll pull it out, take her down the road, and make sure everything's good. We gotta get to work, that's for sure. Well, friends, that escalated quickly. Got the trailer out, cleaned up, painted up, back on the road. Got its inspection done this morning, and we have booked the load. The sun is setting, and we're off to Kansas. Where in Kansas? Useless, Kansas, apparently. I don't know what it's called or how to pronounce it, but we're gonna go get some pipe. And we're gonna haul it up to Wyoming. $2,600. Okay, we're gonna test this trailer out. Get a little overnight in. Ought to be fun. So maybe all this hard work will pay off, and there will be a silver lining to this, because I just paid $4.40 for diesel, which is like expensive, but still $1.30 less a gallon than it was a month ago when I started working on my trailer. So maybe I just got incredibly lucky and missed all the high diesel prices. And we'll see. I don't know. This part of the country is about the cheapest diesel you can get anywhere on the planet. And I'm very thankful to be filling up at those prices when people in other states are filling up at $6 a gallon still. But hey, come join me. We're trucking today. Got a couple more hours left. It's not too far away from where I was at, so little 3-4 hour jaunt, and it's going pretty well. Sun is going down. Should get there just as it gets dark. I got a like 7 a.m. pickup tomorrow, so that's why I'm heading off tonight. That way I don't have to get up and drive at 2 a.m. Gonna try out the bed for the first time, see how it goes. But roads are nice and quiet. It's gonna be 2-lane blacktop and small towns all the way there. I'm excited about that. Not to be driving in, downtown Denver or Minneapolis or something. So it's going good, guys. I will see you when I get there. It's a brutal color in here. Got the red dome. Anyway, I'm in southern Kansas now. My load's only like 15-20 minutes down the street, so we're good to go for tomorrow. Great trip. Truck's doing good. Trailer's doing great. No issues. Just checked everything out on my post trip, and I'm gonna hit the hay. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Slept pretty good, actually. Comfy. Had the little fan going. It was just the right temperature to sleep without AC or without a heater. So that was pleasant. I'm in Kansas. still, yes. It is 6:34 here, might be 7:34 here. I don't know. The time changed like 6 times coming down here. For whatever reason, the counties bounce back and forth between Central and Mountain Time. I don't actually know what time it is. All my devices say something different, so I'm going to go, and I'm either going to be early or right on time. Guys, we are loaded. Of course it's windy, and of course I have a 15-foot tall stack of plastic pipe, but you know, got her strapped down. 1 or 2 straps might have flipped going over the top, but I can't reach 15 feet up, so we're just going to run with it until maybe we get to a truck stop where the wind's not blowing. And you know, got to check my straps anyway, so we'll fix it then. Got the windows down. It's 80 degrees. It's comfortable. And we got a tailwind, which is nice. Makes it nice and calm in here. Pipe looks good. Stopped and checked it out. Well, good morning, friends. Welcome to Riverton, Wyoming. My load destination's like a mile down the road, but they don't open for another 2 hours. It's early. It's like 6:30 in the morning. So got some time to kill, which is fine. Did a little housekeeping. Just went around, cleaned all the windows, as one should do when you got a truck, right? They get a little dirty. So inside and out, wiped everything down, just swept the truck out, spritzed her with the old air gun, you know, blew everything out, so it's nice and clean in here. I'm parked in a Walmart parking lot. I pulled in last night and they had closed like 3 minutes before I got here. I was hoping to run in and grab a sandwich because I packed breakfast stuff and snacks, but I was like, I'll grab some chicken somewhere. That never happened. And I was hoping to grab a sandwich in the old Wally Worlds here, but you know, they were closed, so no big deal. Had a breakfast burrito that I was going to eat this morning, so I guess I'll go find breakfast now. Going good. Got a little time to kill. Load was perfect. Truck, trailer, perfect. Everything's working as it should. My air gauges actually came back on last night. I don't know if they will be on this morning, but we'll figure that out. Okay. It's going well. That's let me show you the view. Not bad here. Wind's not blowing, and seems like a nice little community. Never been here before. That's actually part of this adventure is kind of cool. Is I like to travel, but I can't afford to do it. Now my travel is paid for. Granted, you're working while you're traveling, but I should see some stuff, so that's cool. Let me show you when I'm around here. Can't really tell, but there's little hills all the way around here. We're in a sort of desert mountain community. It's like right in the middle of Wyoming, so it's in between 2 rivers, technically in the Rockies. Giving everything a quick once over, do my pre-trip and kind of get all that stuff out of the way. That way we can go drop this load and get back on the road. But you know, you gotta smack them and go, that ain't going nowhere. who are interested, I'm climbing a 9% grade right now. The view you have is me holding the camera uphill, and it's still going uphill. I dropped down into 6th gear, taking her easy, only doing 35 miles an hour. Yeah, 9%er for like 2 miles. Quite the view though, look at that. Well, friends, I made it back home and immediately booked another load of hay because it was only 3 hours away. Figured I could knock it out last night and be home by midnight. And as you can see, it's daylight and I still have hay on my trailer. And I'm 3 hours from home, which isn't bad, but I guess you can't always count on people being able to unload you when you say you're not going to get there until 8 o'clock at night, and they said, that's fine, we'll unload you, and then you show up and they're not here, and then they text you, sorry, I had to put my kids to bed, I'll unload you at 6 a.m. It's currently 7 a.m. and I have not seen a soul, and nobody's answering their phone, so that's annoying. So be prepared for that if this is the kind of business you want to get into. I also brought my son with me just because, it was supposed to be a 3-hour trip. Figured we'd be back home in bed. And, only got water and a little bit of coffee in the truck and a bag of pretzels because day trip. So, good advice for me. Go ahead and keep her stocked and keep overnight bags in the truck for when this happens. So hopefully somebody will get here soon, unload all this hay. It's all untarped, unstrapped, ready to go. And then we got a boogie back home. Kids got 4-H projects and stuff, I got gardening to do. Busy. This place does have a really cool old Ford truck over there. Look at that. That thing's sick. I wish I had that. But guys, it's going well. For the most part, with the trailer being down for 4 weeks, an entire month of being off the road while spending this much money to get there, it's like, it's hard to explain. Like, you spend a lot of time, a lot of effort filling out all the paperwork, and if you guys don't want a video on all that stuff, let me know, because there is literally a lot to it. And now you're paying insurance, you're paying payments on the truck you bought 3 months ago that hasn't made any money yet. So when load opportunities come up, you just take them. This was only a 3-hour away load. It paid $1,300. So I snagged it, but here we are with, I guess the reasons that it paid so well is nobody's here to unload it. Not a big deal. I'm going to enjoy my coffee that I made with my little coffee pot inside there, and we're gonna get back on the road. But a beautiful morning, gonna enjoy it. Windows are down, I'm out getting a little exercise, waiting for somebody to show up. So I guess we're gonna end the video off there. What am I doing out here, guys? I don't even know. More content coming soon. I'm not sure what yet. We got to fix the Winnebago. That's super broken. Trailer's doing really good, so I guess we did that repair right. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't, and thank you guys so much for watching. God bless each and every one of you guys, and I will see you in the next episode.